you? It's Sue Maddox with you today from maddoxcreations.com, and today I'm going to introduce you to our newest tool in our little toolbox, and it is the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. So let's jump straight in and have a bit of a closer look at this. Okay, so I've put my camera up a little bit higher today so we can get a bit of a view of it. So this is the standard machine. It's just become available today, and it is $209 in Australia. It has a 3-year warranty on it. It's a solid steel construction frame. It's got rubber feet down here, so it just feels a really nice solid machine. If you are in the market for a machine to do your embossing and cutting and whatnot, let me show you a few of the features. So I like that it's quite a compact little thing here. It's about 26 centimeters roughly by my measuring across this way. Add another 10 once, so about up to 35 once you grab this handle out. And then when you're using it, you fold down the platforms and you've got your nice working surface. But once you're finished, you can clap them back up again and boom, you're all set to go. So it comes with a bunch of different plates here. So you get your instructions, and it has the little pictures here that show you how to put the handle on, although it's pretty straightforward. And then you get all of these different plates, and they're all numbered, so nice and easy to work out what's what. So let's start from the bottom. This is the number 1 plate, so that's our base plate here, and it's also where we've got all of our little instructions. If you're a bit like me and you forget what goes where, that's a handy little reference guide. So the top one shows you the sandwich that you need if you are doing some die cutting. The next row shows me your sandwich for regular embossing folders, and then the bottom one here shows you what you need to do if you have the 3D embossing folders. So next plate up, that's plate number 1. Plate number 2 is the one that you need if you're using some die cutting. And then we've got our crisp, nice, well, I've christened them now, so they have got a few markings on them, but our crisp, nice old cutting plates there, the number 3 plates, a pair of those. And then for our 3D embossing folders, the ones that are a little bit thicker, we've got this specialty plate number 4. I like that that's a different colour so I don't get him mixed up. So that's what we've got there. Now let's give it a bit of a run through and try him out. Okay, jump over here. And I've got a few bits and pieces ready here early. So let's start with cutting out. We're going to cut out this little greeting here. Now this is where it would actually be handy to have the magnetic plate. That is also available. It's an optional one. You don't have to have that one, but I've ordered mine today, and I'll show you that next time once that arrives. But for this one we need our base plate number 1. We need our cutting plate number 2. And then pop this one on here, put our little, let's move it over where we can see, put our little, oh hang on, no, I'm not reading my own instructions here, don't forget the cutting plate next. Next our little greeting, get him measured up. Now because I don't have the magnetic plate, there's a possibility of that moving around, so I'm just going to pop a little bit of washi tape on, if I can find the end. Oh, I don't think I can. Actually, do you know what's really good here too is, well, washi tape that works, and a post-it note is quite handy for holding things in place. That does not want to work with me today. Okay, we'll just have to be extra careful and go with it. So let's pop him on very carefully here. Yeah, that looks like he's still in place, and then roll it through. Oh, got my camera on the way. Now it does roll very smoothly, I must say. I think it's, yeah, just feels nice. All right, and then we have our little greeting all set to go on a card. Right, let me show you a card featuring some of those bits. So this set of dies is called Tasteful Labels dies. So you've got a whole lot of different nice little borders on these ones. I like these ones. Okay. A card that I made using some of similar sort of shapes there is this one. So we cut out our greeting, and then I also cut out this frame underneath. So just a simple one, a piece of pattern paper. That's that beautiful In Good Taste that I was using the other day. And then, yeah, a couple of little panels there, and we're all done. Nice and easy. Okay, let's get on to some embossing now. So the first one I'm going to do, let's get these out of the way. First one I'm going to do is a regular embossing folder. So I'm using today the Little Details embossing folder, and this is one of our little size ones. It comes in a pair, and they're just a nice tiny little size. There is another machine coming out, a companion one, or another option for people that just fits these little guys. So it's a little mini die cutting and embossing machine. That's down the track a little bit, so stay tuned for that one. Okay, let's pop him through. So for this one, put my cardstock in there. And where are we? This one we're going to take off this number 2 plate. So we just want the bottom one, plate 1, and we want our 2 clear plates, number 3s. If you forget, it tells you on the little platform there what to do. So pop that through. Whoops, don't let go of the handle. I still love embossing. It just, you still have that little bit of a wow factor, don't you, when you take it out of the embossing folder and you've got all that beautiful pattern. So let's have a look at that one there. Ah, beautiful. So just nice crisp embossed images, all set to go onto a card. Now, if you've got one of the 3D embossing folders, so it'll tell you on the front, and you can feel it's just a little bit thicker. So this is the Dandelions 3D embossing folder. I love this one. And for this one, I'm going to use one of the brushed metallics. So you probably can't pick up there, but it's got just a little bit of a brushed sort of finish to it. Let's pop that in and see how he goes. So we want to line him up carefully to make sure that we get some of those beautiful dandelions. Okay, and for these ones, we just need the number 1 plate, so that bottom plate, and we've got the specialty plate number 4. So let's pop him on the top. And we're all set to go through. Okay, look how beautiful this one comes up. Just show you that one there. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Nice little bit of a shine to him. Now, it's so simple to make this one into a card, and it really hardly has anything else on it. I think the emboss panel does all the work here. So I've just got the brushed metallics panel there, and that brushed metallics, it comes in a pack. It's got bronze and copper and gold with it. And I've been using a ton of this. I've almost used it up already. The basket weave and metallic ribbon combo pack. Now you can find both of those, the brushed metallic and this ribbon, on page 45 if you're having a look at your catalogue at home. So all I've done is just add the ribbon and add a little greeting. All done. I've whipped up a batch of those ready to send out. I love this. Okay, now let me just go through a couple of questions I've had from people that have got different machines or have got different embossing folders and things from before. So if you have, what did I do with him here? There he is. If you've got one of the old 3D embossing folders that we used to carry, it'll have Sizzix on the top, and it's one of the thicker ones. So I found that to get that one to work, these are a little bit thicker. So you just need the base plate and then one of the clear plastic plates there, and that does the job and gets that through. So my Subtles one is in that style. Now we carry them in our new thickness, but you might have some in your collection from before. So that's that. What else was I going to tell you about? Now, the plate. So when you get your machine, you get all of these plates with it, so you don't need to get anything else. It all comes included. If you are at some stage down the track looking to replace any of your plates, or you've given them a really good workout or so, you can get all of these different components separately. So you can get the base plate and the die plate as a little pack. That's $52. You can get a spare set of cutting plates if you want some nice pristine ones again once you've been working with them for a long time. They $19 for a set of 2. This is Australian prices if you're watching from Australia. What else are we? The specialty plate as well is available separately, and our magnetic plate, which I haven't got yet, so I can't show you that one at the moment, but that one's $42 that goes with this. Now, I did have one question today. Now, this is the unofficial part. Let me take this over here. So if you do have a big shot and you're looking to replace your plates, maybe they're not working so well, I have tested this out, and they don't recommend using your plates with a different machine, but they did seem to all run through quite smoothly with me. So you can use your old dies and embossing folders and things like that with, or any other branded things with your new machine as well. If you've got any questions about any of those, or any specific sort of questions on any of those bits and pieces, please let me know. Pop a comment in the comments, or just get in touch, and I'd be happy to help you do a bit of troubleshooting there. Let's jump back up here. And that is about it, I think, today. To little bit of a quick introduction to take you through that new Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. So if you haven't got one of those in your collection yet, one of a machine that uses all those things, opens up a whole world of possibilities with your crafting. Just being able to add those sort of different textures and different layers. It's you won't know yourself. You'll think, how did I manage before I had one of these? If your existing machine has seen better days and you're looking to replace it, then yeah, I'd give this one a good a strong recommendation. It's a very handy one. Okay, I think that is about it from me today, so I'll leave it at that. Waving a hello to everyone watching live and people watching the replay later or checking it out on YouTube. So take care, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.